Football, the world's most popular sport, boasts a rich history spanning millennia. While its exact origins remain hazy, evidence suggests that ancient civilizations engaged in games involving kicking a ball. The ancient Chinese game of Cuju, dating back to the 2nd century BC, involved players using their feet to maneuver a leather ball through a net. This ancient pastime is recognized by FIFA as an early form of football. Across the globe, indigenous cultures in Mesoamerica also played a ball game known as poka-tok. This game held religious significance, and players used their hips and elbows to score by passing a heavy rubber ball through stone hoops. While not directly related to modern football, poka-tok highlights the enduring human fascination with ball games. In ancient Rome, soldiers enjoyed a game called harpastum, which involved two teams vying for possession of a small ball. The Romans spread harpastum throughout their empire, planting the seeds for similar games to develop in conquered territories. While these ancient games differed significantly from modern football, they demonstrate the universal appeal of kicking and controlling a ball. These early forms of football laid the groundwork for the beautiful game we know and love today. From the dusty fields of ancient China to the stone courts of Mesoamerica, the human desire to kick, chase, and score with a ball has transcended cultures and centuries. The Middle Ages in Europe saw the emergence of various folk games resembling football, often chaotic and unregulated. These mob football matches, as they were called, involved large groups of people from opposing villages or parishes competing to move a ball to a designated point. These games lacked standardized rules, resulting in rough play and frequent injuries. Imagine hundreds of men, fueled by local pride and copious amounts of ale, charging across fields and through streams with reckless abandon. These matches often devolved into brawls, with players resorting to punches, kicks, and even biting to gain an advantage. The sheer brutality of mob football led to numerous attempts to ban the game, with King Edward II of England even issuing a proclamation against it in 1314. Despite its notoriety, mob football persisted for centuries, evolving alongside the changing social landscape. As towns and cities grew, so too did the scale and intensity of these matches. The lack of formalized rules meant that each region developed its own unique variations, contributing to the diverse tapestry of footballing traditions that would eventually coalesce into the modern game. The chaotic and often violent nature of medieval football may seem a far cry from the structured sport we know today. However, these early forms of the game highlight the raw passion and competitive spirit that have always been at the heart of football. The 19th century marked a turning point in football's history, as England took the lead in codifying the game and establishing formal rules. Public schools across England began incorporating football into their curriculum, leading to the development of standardized rule sets. In 1848, representatives from various schools met at Cambridge University to draft the Cambridge Rules, a significant step towards unifying the sport. While the Cambridge Rules gained popularity, different schools continued to adhere to their own variations. It wasn't until 1863 that the Football Association, or FA, was established in London, with the goal of creating a single, universally accepted set of rules. The FA's inaugural meeting at the Freemasons Tavern is considered the birthplace of modern football. The FA's rules prohibited carrying the ball, except for throw-ins, and introduced the concept of offside. These changes shifted the emphasis from individual strength and brute force to teamwork, skill, and strategy. The adoption of these standardized rules paved the way for the formation of the world's first football clubs, including Sheffield FC, founded in 1857, and the now iconic clubs of Manchester and Liverpool. The codification of football in 19th century England transformed the game from a chaotic free-for-all into a structured and organised sport. The establishment of the FA and the adoption of standardised rules laid the foundation for the global phenomenon that football would become. Section 4. Global domination. Football conquers the world. Section 5. Legends of the pitch. Icons, goals, and glory.